Alright, Keith Explosion here. 2 years later since we saw this at E3. The third E3 since we originally saw this is happening in about a week. This is Watchdogs gameplay. This is me playing it in my house. It is real. The game looks amazing. It looks and controls really similar to Grand Theft Auto if I had to compare it to anything, but the graphics are, as you can see here, quite a bit better. I mean, it's not night and day. Nothing to, I can't say anything bad about Grand Theft Auto 5's graphics really, but these are just a little more polished, and as you saw that rain effect when I first started the video, that looks really beautiful. See, right here is there's a tree here, a spec tree, that I had no idea that this exists in the game. You got hacking and combat and crafting and driving, and all these things help you throughout the world. It makes it easier for you to hack certain things and that kind of stuff. This, where I'm at right now, is kind of the hideout. I was in the beginning of the video there. I was right outside of it. Haven't really figured out what this laptop thing is. It's just kind of like a general kind of mission log thing from what I get. It has audio files on it and stuff like that. Right behind you, which is, let's see, where am I going? Okay, the bed here, that's essentially a time control, like if you need it to be day or whatnot. These things are all over the place. You hack them and they give you one-time use crafting like plans or keys. What was that? That was a wardrobe. Yeah, you can change your wardrobe. I don't have enough money or don't have anything offered. These are just random things I've found all over the world, chemicals and different crap that you can combine to make, from what I've used so far in the game, just things that will distract people that you need to sneak past. Audio files, stuff like that. See, here you can control the time and make it whatever time you want when you wake up. Take a little nappy. Alright. Awake. I'm cutting a lot of this out because I don't really want to give away any story elements or anything like that. I don't want to spoiler alert anybody. So anything that has anything to do with, when you go to sleep, you have dreams and stuff that have a lot to do with the story and whatnot. So I've chopped all that, anything story element wise, out. I do one of the missions where you stop the criminals, but it's a total generic style mission. That'll be right up here. I'll be doing it. These I'm just kind of showing how you can, when you're in the profile mode, you can scan on anyway. Like right here, I just clicked on the chick, hacked her, and I can hear her. See, I can hear her phone conversation. Anyone on a phone, I can generally hack. That guy just hacked and got his money.
Simple breach of the facial recognition software, and I've got access to everyone's personal details.
These things, from what I can understand, you can hack stuff and make them explode as distraction or even weapon, weapon use, I guess. Yeah, every single person you can scan on it. It'll tell you how old are they, what, kind of what's the deal with them, how much money they make annually. What's this guy doing? You're looking suspicious, bro. I'm gonna blow this up. Bam!
I'm not gonna let him hurt anyone today.
Man, you gotta knock the fuga out.
Trace of his call, and he's mine.
So right here, it's telling me about a crime that's going on down the block, where I'm just blowing everyone up. Fuck it. As you can tell, the way you kind of navigate and interact with the world here is really similar to Grand Theft Auto. If I had to compare it to anything, it would be really Grand Theft Auto 5 feeling to me so far. In fact, a lot of the controls are very similar. Like, any car you can get into and you just press Y and jump in, and it seems more polished.
Just move carefully. Don't get spotted.
Oh, shut up and let you watch
Profiler,
this.
do the work.
We're done. Deal with
You're
it.
so fucking wrong. I'm not done yet.
I gotta stop him now.
I'll scream.
Don't talk to ladies like that in my presence. I'll get you, sir. Come back here. Come back here, you. Oh, take it easy. Ooh, he's an organ donor.
Now.
Hopefully they're not going after his brain, because I think I just put some dents in it. Alright, let's see here. That guy just called me a cunt. Awesome. This is a 10 out of 10. That guy called me a cunt. Anything with cunt in it gets a 10 out of 10. That's just the rule. Let's see here. Yeah, here's the map. This is what's opened up. That's the campaign. Anything yellow is kind of your next story mission kind of deal. Map's pretty big for the most part. Not Grand Theft Auto 5 huge or anything, but it looks to me that there's a... I'll be scrolling over there in a second. Like down low could be an expansion. Obviously, those bridges go to nothing. And then this area to the left here is just solid black. That could definitely go somewhere. I haven't went like tested to see what the deal is there. Like if you just can't go any further, or the city just ends, or if there's water there, or what the deal is. Haven't tested any of that stuff yet, but down south is definitely expansion territory. You know what I mean? This has been really the only complaint I've heard so far about Watchdogs, both pre-release and post-release. The driving is really sloppy. It drives pretty much identical to Grand Theft Auto controls, but the cars are really squirrely. They feel really sloppy to me. Not all of them per se. They just, yeah, even the really high-end sports cars, I've stolen a couple of them now, and they're almost worse because they got the power, but you know the handling isn't any better. So, like one of them, it took me, I don't know, like a good 45 seconds to even get it going because I just every time I pressed the gas, it was like going sideways, like standing still, like I couldn't get it moving with enough momentum to go in a straight line, you know. So that's something that's, you know, they definitely should have spent more time working on. I don't know if they were trying to make it more realistic or what they were trying to do with that, but it didn't work out too well. They need to tone it down a bit. And it seems like I said, like the cars seem to have different power as far as acceleration and just overall speed and whatnot, but they don't control any different. So I'm going to check out this story mission here. Yeah. But one thing I've definitely noticed is the people in the world react a lot easier to what you're doing than they do in, like, say, Grand Theft Auto, you know. You whip out a gun or something like that, they're going to be like, what the fuck? This guy's got a gun, and start freaking out, you know. Or like you just saw back there with that car, the guy's like, oh, whoa, take it easy, dude, you know. Like, that happens in Grand Theft Auto, but you gotta be way more blunt. You know, you gotta pretty much dang near hit him. Let's see here. Climbs mountains, huh? Oh, don't look like you climb any mountains. Mountains of chocolate. Let's see here. Holds a fake degree, and he's a pet groomer. That looks like a pet groomer to me. Let's see here. This guy's planning a trip to Washington, D.C. Creepy. Alright. So, yeah, you can see everyone has, like, their own thing. You know what I mean? Let's hack this chick over here. They got the hack symbol on them. That means you can hack them somehow. It's usually they got a smartphone that you can even... Like, I just got $700, so next time I go to the ATM, I'll be able to just pull $700 out. You can go down the street and just hack everyone. Like, right here, I'm hacking this chick and listen to her phone call.
No, what the fuck, right? You stole a fucking game console and a bunch of games. You didn't hurt nobody.
You said the owner was home.
He hit him with the gun. He didn't shoot the dude. He used the gun and hit him. That ain't the same thing. That ain't 5 years worth.
This chick I'm gonna hack, steal her money. Got what, $600? Is that what that says? Yeah. So yeah, here's that car I was talking about. I think I edited that out, but it took me 45 seconds to get that thing going in a straight line because every time I hit the gas, it just frickin' went into like a 360 frickin' donut. This car here is probably the best controlling car I've driven yet. It's got the power. The handling seems to actually be different than the other cars I've driven. Yeah, it actually is a good balance with control and power where you can actually kind of drive it. But yeah, definitely probably the best car I've driven so far. This right here is a mansion I found kind of at the top of a hill. I'm going to hack this camera. You can look around, and like I'll see another camera over here. I'll hack that one and go into that viewpoint. Where is it? Right. There we go. And then I can move over here. Hack that camera down there. Got an empty swimming pool. I can look around down that viewpoint. And you can really kind of keep chaining this as far as you can, not forever, but if there's a pretty rural area, you can. This is a rad element because I can kind of take a look at over this entire mansion area and see if it's worth like exploring. That's cool on one hand. On the other hand, it's going to really stop me. It's probably going to make the amount of time I spend playing this game a lot less because I won't have to adventure around all over. I mean, it probably would have taken me 15-20 minutes to search up that whole place, but instead I was able to, like, in a minute, look and see nothing really too crazy going on over there. Moving on. Right here I'm doing some buying in my fancy car. I wanted to test the waters, so to speak, by crashing my car in it to see if you can swim, which you can. You don't die when you go in the water. There's slow swim and sprint. Just like it is when you're running. There is boats all over the place in the water, by the way. So I swam all the way across here, which I'll cut out and make shorter for you guys. But there's boats everywhere. I didn't get hit by one, but man, seriously, like 30 boats were like flying around when I was doing that. Let's see here. Everyone's always got to be talking shit. Oh, the horsey. Gotta hack the horsey. Can't get on it from what I can see. I was trying to. Just plays music. So yeah, here's the ATM. I hacked, I don't know, 8 to 10 people. Got I think about $3 grand collectively off of them. What was it 3,800, I guess. So now I got some fliff in case I need to buy a new Wicked Trench Coat or whatever. Check out the face modeling on this. This is pretty good. It's pretty impressive. This guy looks pretty legit. You see the magazines all in the back. Let's see here. Here I'm testing out the gunplay. I haven't really rampaged using a weapon yet, so let's check it out. Bam! It's pretty gnarly, right in the cheek, dude. Ugh. This guy's cheesing it, or chick. Oh. I like how this guy just falls. Boom. Totally missing this guy. Bam. Why would you run past the gunman? It's like, oh, there's a guy shooting people. I'm gonna run by him. He won't shoot. That should have been a kill. Come on. So there we go. Looks like we went into full alert. The cops know where I'm at, so they should be here soon. Let's see. We got a cop. These cops take some damn damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots before he goes down.
Shots fired! You're in the line of fire!
That guy took 2 there. So as far as dying, it doesn't seem to really affect anything. In Grand Theft Auto, you lose a bunch of money for the hospital bill. I did not check my money to see if that was the case. I would have assumed it would have popped up and said something, but it didn't. So at this point, I'm just kind of assuming that, dying doesn't really have any repercussion. I mean, other than having to spawn in some funky location that wasn't exactly where you were. That can't be right. I'm sure maybe it's because I just essentially started the game and don't really have much to lose. So, I don't know. We'll see. All in all, though, I'm really digging the game. The graphics are amazing. It seems like the hacking possibilities are endless. What I have experienced of this story seems pretty good. the premise of the game is a little different than I thought it was. I thought you were more totally going against the corporation that runs everything. That that you'd be hacking them and all that. The CTOS or whatever. It's not. That's not really the case. It's more some unknown element, which you're trying to find out who it is, but that has a personal vendetta against you and is trying to kill your family and you and all this stuff. So you're trying to hunt them down and find out who it is, via hacking and all sorts of different means. So I'll do another video on this once I've played it a little bit more and find out some more cool stuff to show you guys. But alright, so that's it for now. Hope you dug the video. If you did, give it a like and share it and subscribe it. Later!